we welcome you to the compound, the hottest developmental showing down. We are live from lively Liverpool. I'm Max Maddox alongside my broadcast partner, the former NEW World Heavyweight Champion. And what a compound this should be. Controversy surrounds Goldman's dream tonight.
Well, yes, of course, as we have learned in recent weeks, that the compound is actually run by a booking committee, 2 members from Adrian Goldman, 2 members from Snake, and an impartial fifth man, excuse me.
In the event of a tie.
And that is who gets to decide these matches here tonight. And as you say, controversy, the main event tonight, once again, Jose Gonzalez and the Blueprint. And Jose has had Blueprint's number every single match now with that surfboard dragon sleeper. He's put him away every time it's locked in, and we thought that meant finally someone else was going to get to see that main event. That is not the case here tonight. However, we are seeing a rather fresh start to the night. Olivia Wallace taking on Frost.
Yeah, Olivia Wallace versus Frost would be a great way to kick off the compound. Olivia Wallace, get this, Owen, only 4 months a pro, an out-and-out rookie, will go one-on-one against Frost, who has had more experience, certainly on the European circuit, and as a wrestler as a whole, 4 years pro, so 4 months versus 4 years. Olivia Wallace could have a lot to do in this match, if you ask me.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from Wellington, New Zealand, Olivia Wallace.
Olivia Wallace, of course, half Aborigine, from Wellington, New Zealand. All the way from that beautiful small country. She's wanted to make a name for herself in professional wrestling. She's come to the compound to do exactly that. Former figure skater, I'm told, Erwin, so a completely different change of careers.
Well, you said from a small country, I've got to say, and I don't think she'd take umbrage to this. Not a small lady, 6 foot, 275 pounds. Arguably one of the monsters of the compound here.
And her opponent, from Albania, Frost.
Well, the albino assassin, Frost, all the way from Albania, of course a European circuit veteran, still relatively new to the compound, only been here, well, actually a little bit shorter than Olivia Wallace, only been here in the compound just under 4 months, so a newcomer to the company. But a lot more experience inside that ring, which could be the difference maker tonight, Erwin.
Yeah, 5'6", 138 pounds, definitely does not have the size or weight advantage in this matchup, but she is tough. Both of these women, of course, making their debut on EFW back when that was the compound, essentially.
The more experienced competitor does surrender the height and weight advantage. Olivia Wallace is going to hope that's going to be enough tonight. Mike Chitopa, senior official, rings the bell, and here we go.
Oh, quickly stopped there by Olivia Wallace was Frost.
Oh my word. Clothesline. Hurricane round, beautiful by the Frost after a hard elbow to the knee.
Quick to recover there. Olivia Wallace equally as quick though.
Fan and carry counter, great move there by Wallace. Oh, straight right hand to the head, nothing fancy about that. Olivia Wallace, I mean, she's not short of confidence, and maybe that size advantage is going to be more than enough. I mean, I know Frost is double A tough, but
look at the onslaught Wallace is inflicting
when
here.
6 foot and 275 pound wants to hurt you. There's not much 138 pounds of frame's going to do about it.
Frost couldn't even knock her down with that clothesline there. Wallace straight back on the attack.
What a body splash by Wallace. That lack of experience is not showing.
Wait
a minute.
Quick corkscrew leg sweep there by Frost. Has a chance to get back in this. Hard hands. But again, Olivia Wallace.
Kicks the stomach and a big boot to follow up by Wallace.
Speed like that former finger skater thing might hold ground. Going for a pin. Only a 1.
Hey, it's an incredibly tough sport. Don't let the name fool you. incredibly dedicated like any professional athlete. Oh, Frost rolls out the way, but not quick enough. Wallace right back on her. Lightning reactions to one so tall. Oh,
those quick kicks of Frost there, shocking. Wallace,
yeah, those smart feet of Frost, just not enough. Wallace again managing to get out of the way. Stiff forearm by Frost, just not relenting, not giving up one iota. But Wallace has had a count at every step of the way here. What a spine buster that was! Unholy spine buster by Olivia Wallace, completely taking out Frost there. Oh, a rake to the back. Oh,
seems to have fired up Frost. Face buster there.
All that seemed to do was annoy Frost. What a face bust there. What a response. The albino assassin.
Oh wait,
as they call her.
Head scissor submission hold here.
Albania. That is it. That is a submission. It's locked in. Chitopa's there.
Oh, but look
Says
at this.
no. Powers out of it. Using those long legs to her advantage, Erwin.
Yeah, Wallace rolling out of that.
Off.
Frost staying on top here.
Oh, what a super kick! Right to the chops from nowhere. Frost with that vicious super kick. That could be enough.
Could be right there.
2. Yes,
And
that's
it is.
it. Over.
A quick
Frost.
victory.
As quickly as this match begun, it is over. And you have to say, I mean, Olivia Wallace was more than dominant in that matchup, but Frost with one swift super kick.
Oh wait,
a
hang on
minute.
a second.
It's the women's champion.
Sanchez, of course. Wallace last week mouthing off about how she should have that championship, wasn't even in the match, opening the card instead for our champion night, if you will, here.
Melissa Sanchez, the women's champion, clearly playing some mind games with Olivia Wallace, who has looked mightily impressive despite her loss here tonight against the Frost. But you have to ask yourself, Erwin, with Frost winning that matchup, surely that puts her in contention for a women's title match.
You would think so. Frost with an incredible turnaround on that match there right at the end.
That one super kick is all you need sometimes. I mean, that's going to be the first test of the newly established booking committee. The 5-man team yet to be named. We know 2 choices by Goldman, 2 choices by Snake, and as you said at the start of the show, in that 5th man, that all-important 5th man in case of a tie-break scenario, which is, I think, incredibly likely, considering you've got 2 men essentially in Snakes in a circle and 2 men in Adrian Goldman's in a circle.
Yeah, I imagine that 5th man probably doing most of the work there as a result.
I can imagine that 5th man needing a ample supply of headache tablets, wherever it may be.
Well,
Coming up next, ladies and gentlemen, this should be a good one. Johnny Richards and Yamashita Kushida will go one-on-one, and I would make a strong argument, Erwin, in this match that these 2 men have much stronger case for a shot against Jose Gonzalez.
Yeah, you might be right there.
Than the Blueprint does.
Making his way to the ring from Las Vegas, Nevada, weighing in at 320 pounds, Johnny Richards.
The King of Sleaze, Johnny Richards. You might not like him, but you cannot deny he certainly has a unique skill set that has brought him firmly to the dance here at the compound.
Again, him and Jack Murphy went at it. Jack Murphy with more victories, however, it seems that Johnny Richards has captured the eyes of the booking committee, given another match against Yamashita Kushida here tonight.
I'm really not surprised. I mean, Richards is he's his own biggest publicist. He's his own publicist, should I say. He's his own biggest fan. That's for damn sure.
And then there's this man.
And his opponent from Tianjin, China, weighing in at 280 pounds, the Beastmaster, Yamashita Kushida.
Well, the Beastmaster, Yamashita Kushida, his elbows need to be registered as lethal weapons, and frankly, so does the rest of him. This guy is 280 pounds of Chinese strong style, and this man, for my money, Erwin, is Jose Gonzalez's main threat for the Compound Championship.
Got the nickname from his time with the circus, working with the animals there. Now looks to tame other members of the compound in that ring, and has been doing a good job. Again, as you say, a very hard hitter And that dreaded sleep hold has put many people away.
Speaks 11 languages. Yamashita Kishida travelled all over the world with a Chinese circus. Now plying his trade in a different ring. Shitopa rings a bell. And the King of Sleaze and the Beastmaster.
Richards overpowering him
Locking
here.
it up in the corner here. Shitopa keeping a close eye on this one. Breaking up, but a cheap shot by Richards.
And that's the kind of respect you're going to get from Richards throughout this match, I expect. Yamashita Kushida probably more respectful.
Well, phenomenal shape.
Oh, another cheap shot.
He's used to wrestling alligators and lions. I'm sure Johnny Richards is going to have to hit him a wee bit harder than that.
Well, third lockup that's ended up in the corner here.
Be a busy night for Mike Shitopa if this continues.
Break.
Drop toe hold right onto the ropes there.
Beautiful
Yamashita
timing.
Kishida runs those ropes. Hard knee right across the back. Just choking the life simultaneously right out of Richards. Counters beautifully with that hard shoulder, taking Kishida down and just slamming his head straight into the mat.
I think the time for grapples has passed. This is just going to get ugly from here on in.
Those shots sweeping SDO and a kick to the chest. Right into the heart. Johnny Richards runs those ropes again. Atomic leg drop right across the neck of Kishida.
Kishida rocked here. Richards may have his chance. Send him into the corner. Hard lariat to the back of the neck. Johnny Richards arguably has been impressive, as has Kishida. Both of these essentially fighting to, I guess, move into that main event category. Richards looking to put away Kushida here, I think.
Let's not discount that cocky streak either.
Escort locomotive in the corner.
Primed and ready for that signature maneuver. Primed and ready to hit something hard on Kushida.
Death Valley Driver.
Death Valley Driver with authority. Shitopa's there. 2.
No.
What a kick out! Yamashita Kishida.
I thought
know
our
he's
second
Triple A
match was
tough.
gonna be over right there.
But my God, not often you see anyone kick out of a Death Valley Driver. What a backdrop by Kishida.
Not when delivered by Johnny Richards, however. Kushida is now feeding off this crowd, and that could be trouble for Johnny Richards. What a chop! And again! Brain chop to finish things off.
Flying hands, those steel hands of Kishida knocking the wind.
And there it is.
Richards and goes right for that sleeper hold.
There's no kicking out of this. You've got to fight your way out.
Can Richards break the hold? Can Richards get out?
He's holding on
deadly headlock of Yoshita's.
longer than most have. Yes, he does. Hot shots it.
Out of sheer desperation, he counters that headlock, but that's the first one, to my knowledge, Erwin, that has managed to break that hold of Kishida. Big elbow again by the Beastmaster. Snappy a takedown.
Staying on top of Richards, who is no doubt groggy after spending such time in that sleeper.
Goes to the top rope. The Beastmaster gonna fly here.
Oh wait.
We've seen this before.
Waiting for Richards to find his feet.
For that deadly chop. Wait a minute, went for a crossbody. Uncharacteristically high risk offense.
And went a bit too far with it. Gives Richards a chance to recover, and he does.
Overshot it. Absolutely right, Erwin. Richards, those hard elbows to the head.
That's a part of high risk, and again, that's kind of the reason they're in the developmental program. They are still getting used to those ring ropes.
Backdrop by Kishida.
Big backdrop there. Could that be enough?
Not even a 2. Well, Owen, I know you've been spending a lot of time with these kids at the compound as of late, helping out with some of the training seminars and whatnot. I mean, who do you rate in the compound locker room? 4-time champion. It's worth asking.
Again, there's plenty out there that should get more shots. I mean, Frost and Olivia Wallace both very
Vicious chop!
What a brain chop!
My word, from the top rope, those hands of steel have struck again.
I would equally argue that both these are one to watch.
2. Yes, there it
That
is.
is enough.
Yamashita Kashida, with an iron hand and an iron will, has beaten Johnny Richards once again. The Beastmaster looks impressive. Jose Gonzalez needs to keep one eye over his shoulder. If you ask me, the Beastmaster's coming for him, Owen.
Looking for a handshake again, but we all know Johnny Richards does not
Complete
accept
disrespect by
handshakes.
Johnny Richards.
I mean, you never got one from Jack Murphy. I don't think he's going to get one from Kushida here either. What a match though, Kushida turning that around on Johnny Richards unexpectedly there, after a great start from Richards. Well, that means we move on into our main event, which is once again Gabriel Gonzalez and the Blueprint.
Jose Gonzalez
Excuse me.
versus the Blueprint. You're absolutely right. We've seen this match 2 or 3 times already. Exactly the same spot in the main event, but the booking committee has deemed the Blueprint is worth one more chance against the compound champion Jose Gonzalez. It's interesting to see what Johnny Richards and Yamashita Kashida think about that.
Definitely anyone on the male side of the roster at the moment. I mean, they clearly addressed it with the women's, as we don't see Kei Katsuyori getting her shots against Melissa Sanchez this week. Maybe this really is the final hope for Blueprint to stay in that main event spot.
Well, I'm calling this one right now, Erwin. If the Blueprint doesn't win this match tonight, then it's going to be a long time before he gets another shot at Jose Gonzalez. There's only so many times that you can reinforce failure. The Blueprint's rope has got shorter and shorter, and tonight is the night. He has to put his money where his mouth is and actually beat Jose Gonzalez.
Of course, when the Blueprint first came in, he said he is the model blueprint for the perfect wrestler. He has, since his debut match, yet to really prove that. Had some incredible manoeuvres and some brilliant victories, but ever since Gonzalez got that belt, he cannot beat him.
Making his way to the ring, accompanied by Guillermo Diaz. And from Juarez, Chihuahua, Mexico, weighing in at 180 pounds, the men's champion, Jose Gonzalez, champion.
No one should be surprised that Gonzalez has been hard to beat since he won the men's champion. He's a Gonzalez, Owen. Championships run in the family.
Yeah, you're very right. I mean, I thought from the moment his name was added to the roster, it's going to be him with that belt, but who can take it from him?
And his opponent, accompanied by Jerry Buckley. And from Milan, Italy, weighing in at 245 pounds, the Blueprint.
The man from Milan. A lot of talk, a lot of hype, not a lot of victories. Certainly not against the men's champion Jose Gonzalez. Well, his hype and his mouth was enough to bring Jerry Buckley along for the ride, Erwin. Will it be enough to beat Jose here tonight? Something he's not yet managed to do at the compound.
Again, the Blueprint has essentially spent 3 months trying to beat Jose Gonzalez. I think has 1 or 2 victories very early on. The first match they had even sneak attacked Jose Gonzalez, and yet now, so very quickly the tables turned on the Blueprint, and he finds himself at risk of not even being on the card if this kind of failure essentially continues. Someone else's spot will come up if he cannot win this match. It's almost guaranteed. I mean, obviously we have no insight into the booking committee, but you've got to assume that they can't keep booking someone who loses by the same move every single time. It's a surprise we're seeing it tonight.
Yeah, I think this is, you know, a controversial start to this so-called independent booking committee, considering we have seen this main event a couple of times before here at the compound, but ours is not to question why. Ours is just to call and try. Chitopa rings the bell, and here we go.
Gonzalez again.
Stamp suplex. Great start by Jose Gonzalez. We've seen this before, Owen.
Yeah, again the blueprint rocked off.
What a sweet
recovery. Misses that kick though.
Oof.
1 second.
Lower back.
Blueprint actually starting to pick up some momentum this time.
Snake eyes there by the blueprint.
Cannot afford to get cocky. Oh, that's why.
Big drop kick by Jose Gonzalez. The speed, the lightning speed of this kid is insane. He's quicker than his old man ever was, I can tell you that for a fact. Oh!
I think you might be right with that. A slightly different style. Clear, the training is clear.
Oh yeah, I mean, Gabriel and Juan Gonzalez, I mean, they're all over this kid. You can tell in just about everything he does. And he wants to live up to his famous surname. And he has a lot to live up to, Erwin.
Oh.
His father and his uncle, 5-time tag team champions.
Yeah, it's a lot of pressure on the kid, but he's doing well so far. But at the moment,
flurry by the blueprint here, and Jose Gonzalez, what an elbow by the blueprint just to put a stop to the momentum. Snap suplexing himself there, goes straight for a pin. Chitopa's down, not even
saw the rope break.
I mean, yeah, I think that was good call there. On the foot on the bottom rope from Jose Gonzalez, the blueprint now going back to work, not letting him rattle him one bit. I have been told in the grapevine as well, Erwin, that, oh wait a minute, Canada,
reverse DDT.
Jose Gonzalez, what a reverse DDT, that the blueprint has been working on his submission techniques.
His defense may be a way of getting past that dreaded maneuver, but
Atomic Bulldog, Jose goes for a pin here. Not enough to stun the blueprint, not even a one. Chitopa barely got time to get to his knees. The blueprint knows how important the victory is tonight. Oh, hard elbow right to the face of Jose Gonzalez. Kick to the stomach and DDT. Head right into the canvas.
Oh, but quick reversal again.
Great reversal there by Jose Gonzalez.
Off the ropes.
Oh, round my words.
Spiking the head into the mat.
Blueprint wasn't even back to his feet.
Oh, and look at this. Traditional Gonzalez Buster hanging him up on the ropes.
Why, his daddy won't be proud. Guillermo Diaz, the manager of
Los
Los Luchadores Espanol, looks along in pride, but Jerry Buckley,
providing a distraction here.
Advisor. Oh, electric chair. Just distracting Jose Gonzalez at the exact right time, giving his client a chance. Oh my word!
The moonsault attack!
It's like a standing Spanish fly. That was insane by the blueprint. That's what that kid is capable of, Erwin. That's why he's got so much hype.
Well, that's the thing, he does have the ability, it just seems.
Oh, what a counter.
Gonzalez does have his number every time. Oh, could this be different here tonight? Gonzalez rolling to the apron.
Hard suplex there by the blueprint. These two men clearly have an issue to settle with each other. That's why they keep getting put in matches.
Oh, blocked by Gonzalez, who gets back in the ring.
So they're so long. That two men can't like each other. Misses with that running heel.
Oh, big elbow from the blueprint.
Hard elbow right to the heart of Gonzalez. Oh, working on the arms there of the champion. That's good effort, offense there by the blueprint. Not even a two.
Gonzalez with plenty of fight left in him.
That pin, however, does put the pressure on the champion, Owen, which is exactly what the blueprint needs to do.
Again, the blueprint has to watch out for that surfboard dragon sleeper, though. It seems no matter how much momentum he's got, if that move is locked in, it's game over.
Jose Gonzalez now unsure Next course of action, the Blueprint in Jerry Buckley's corner here. And Buckley seems to be distracting the men's champion, giving the Blueprint time to get back into the ring. Jose, however,
as he does, sends him straight back out, just toying with the Blueprint.
Games. Sends the Blueprint right back out there.
Gives him some space here, catches him again.
Jose perhaps telling the Blueprint he needs a little bit more of a conflab of his manager before he stands any chance of beating him.
Hang on.
On the ring.
DDT right on the apron.
Sweet Jesus, what a DDT on the hardest part of the ring.
After he'd finished toying with him, he demolished him.
What a DDT.
Oh, but what a shot from the Blueprint. Right across the face.
Vicious left hand. Right across the bridge of the nose of Jose Gonzalez.
Who doesn't want any of this count out. Brings it straight back to the ring. Blueprint though, quick to stop him. Headlock catching its breath here, it seems. Gonzalez though, firing back.
Tremendous strength by Jose Gonzalez. The Blueprint, the much heavier man.
Hard boot to the face though.
Vicious boot to the face, and a little bit of showboating from the Blueprint.
That's exactly what I was on about. Blueprint cannot afford to get cocky in this match. It's given Gonzalez the time to recover. Sends the Blueprint off the ropes.
Oh, what a reversal.
Tilt-a-whirl DDT.
Great DDT by Jose Gonzalez. Looked like it was going to be a fall-away slam. Quick thinking by the champion, right for a pin attempt. And a 2.
Pressure perhaps now back
the first 2
on
of the
Blueprint.
match.
Oh.
Fall to the champion. Punch right to the gut there by the Blueprint.
Oh, and there it is again.
My lord. Just a staggering implosion of athleticism.
Speed and devastation. Could that be enough? No!
How did Jose Gonzalez kick out of that? I don't think the Blueprint can believe it. Hell, I don't think Mike Shatova can believe it.
You've got to think.
Jawbreaker. Great counter by Jose. What a drop kick. This kid will not go down.
But again, Jerry Buckley providing a distraction.
That is the 3rd time in this matchup that Jerry Buckley has made his presence felt. Let's not forget, Erwin, that Jerry Buckley has put a lot of stock of his own reputation on the Blueprint's name.
Yeah, very true. Currently managing a successful Gene Taylor, who shocked us all, beating GBH on EFW.
Hurricane Rana by Jose Gonzalez.
And this man, the Blueprint, who he clearly sees the potential in, but if he can't beat the champ, how much potential does he have?
Is that going to be enough too?
No. Oh, look at that. Buckley sliding a chair in.
Jerry Buckley's been a constant thorn in Mike Shatopa's side this entire match. Gomero Diaz not happy about it one bit, but there's nothing he can do on the outside. Side slam there. Beautiful by the Blueprint.
Oh, who is going up top?
And this guy knows how to fly.
Maybe looking for that dreadful red arrow. Well, a dreaded red arrow. There it is!
Beautifully executed.
That could be it right there. What a maneuver! No!
How did Jose kick out of that?
Oh, now look at this.
A spine-tingling red arrow.
Providing a distraction to Mike Shatova and a steel chair to the gut of Jose Gonzalez.
Jerry Buckley, that no-good son of a bitch, with that distraction.
The chair wedged in the ropes. Shatova finally done putting.
The damage has been done.
The turnbuckle pad back on that turnbuckle.
The chair is in the other corner, wedged there by the Blueprint, and Jose Gonzalez, who's already had one hard shot across his back, takes him down with that dragon.
And again,
dragon screw.
Buckley now distracting Gonzalez. Shatova removing the chair, telling Buckley to get down. Blueprint's back up though. Oh, Jose saw him coming.
Wait, here it is, second time in the match. Gonzalez Buster. That has won that family championship. Will it be enough for Jose Gonzalez here tonight?
Clearly feeling the effects of that chair, grabbing his gut there, going for a pin.
2. Yes,
That's
there
it.
it is.
Despite everything they threw at him, Jose Gonzalez is victorious once more.
This kid has been unstoppable. You're absolutely right, Erwin. Unstoppable
wait.
before winning.
Oh, hang on, that's Jack Murphy's music.
Jack Murphy's had issues with Jose Gonzalez himself. But clearly, oh, wait a minute.
Oh, my
word. Taking out the champion from behind. What a cheap shot.
Yeah, the man from Dudley with a devastating assault. I did not expect to see that. What a way to end the show here. We will be back on Friday, midnight BST with EFW Destruction. And then of course, we'll be back Monday with NEW Brawl, midnight BST. And then back next week with more Compound. Same time, same place. Thank you and good night.